Hi everyone and welcome to this week's video tutorial. This will be section 3 of chapter 8 in basic big game tactics. In this section we will be dealing with various tactics that uses the pawn in the mid game. Now because of its low and humble value, the pawn is often sacrificed to create openings in the enemy's defense, and is often used to break the equilibrium. It is also used to provoke a confrontation or try to drive the situation into very complicated positions in Xiangqi. The use of the pawn is a must-learn topic or basic tactic in Xiangqi. So for today's example, this would be the position that will be used as the first example. Now this position was reached in an actual match that was played by Xiangqi experts. It will be black's turn to move. A simple analysis would show that both colors would have two chariots, 2 horses, 2 cannons. Red would have 4 pawns, so would black. Both would have a full guard. Now at this point in time, red cannon will be preparing to attack the black horse, and the riverbank horse is now protecting this horse. So red would not be afraid of a counter trade of material. Now it will be black's turn to move. So at this point in time, what should black do? This horse is under attack. In this example, black in the actual match, black played p3 plus 1, thus putting black in a dilemma. So there are 3 major variations. If red captured the black horse, black would push the pawn across the river and threaten to capture the cannon to gain back lost material. Now if black played p7 plus 1, red would move his horse across the riverbank to threaten a trade of material, for example, after which the chariot would now still be threatening to capture the red horses, and the central pawn would now be under attack. The horse cannot return because the cannon will be guarding this line. If red, say, continued with this move, black would capture the horse and still threaten to capture the cannon to gain material. So not only would black have gained back lost material, he will now actually be in a position to gain more material. So that is why p7 plus 1 would not be viable. Neither would e3 plus 5. If, let's say, black tried to defend against the pawn from crossing the river, black would still do so, and he will be able to protect his horse in the nick of time. And as can be seen, black's position is very firm and stable, whereas the awkward positioning of this elephant would mean that red's pieces would still need a few more moves before red can achieve a more stable formation. All of black's pieces are active. Both the red chariots have not been activated. And there are many options for black to play, for example r8 plus 7, etc, etc. So that is why with this simple move of sacrificing the pawn, black was able to turn the situation around into his favor. So a short recap: at this point in time, p3 plus 1. First variation, red accepts the sacrifice. Black pushes the pawn across the river to gain back lost material and gain a winning position. Version 2, p7 plus 1, offering a trade of material. After trading material, black would also gain a winning position. e3 plus 5 to prevent the pawn from crossing the river would not work either. And black will enjoy a very steady and firm position. So all of black's pieces are active, and this is one very useful way or good example of how pawns are sacrificed in the mid-game. And in comparison, this tactic is much more commonly seen in Xiangqi than in international chess. So I hope you've enjoyed this short video. If you like the work that I've been doing, please do subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Thank you.